Hi guys, if you can hear me, let me know. I don't know what's wrong with my settings today, but yeah. If you guys can hear me, please do let me know. And I'm not going to waste much of your time, okay? Hi OJ, thanks for coming back. Thank you so much for coming back. I'm trying to make this landscape because I prefer the landscape mode, but the landscape doesn't seem to be agreeing with me. So yeah. I'm just waiting for others. If you are here, please do let me know so we can comment. I don't want to waste much of your time. Please like this video as a comment, please. Thank you. Hello everyone. So just a couple of minutes more and then we will commence. All right. Please like this video as a comment. So I'm just going to start playing the voice recording because I don't want to waste your time. So like as I was saying earlier on, it's about 2 hours long and there's a lot of stop and talking. But if I get to the stage whereby there's a lot of talking, I'm going to try and fast forward it because like I said, it's about 2 hours long. So yeah, I'm just going to get started now. So based on the title,
this live session, as usual, with that being said, today's topic.
If you can hear me, let me know.
Your good will not hurt you. Okay? Today's topic is your good will not hurt you. It is important that we encourage people who continue to sacrifice their time and effort for other persons. While the investigation and the search for Celine and Afiba continues, it is so sad that we have now landed ourselves in a point and position where Ben is now attacking harassing. So let me pin today's topic. Today's topic is simple. It is your good will not hurt you. Many of you must have seen videos on TikTok, YouTube, and other social media platforms where cameraman continue to attack harassing. Personally, I don't find that very funny. The reason is because I usually don't even do this. But we all know that harassing got into this case with the objective of trying to help the families of Celine and Afiba. If we agree that that is true, then we should support harassing whenever there is a personal attack to his person. It's a different case if you have a problem with harassing before now. that can be treated in a separate case. But as of today, the information that we have clearly states that harassing was never there when this incident happened. Harassing only went into this matter with good intents. Therefore, his good will not hurt him.
Absolutely. Okay. Hi, Celine. How are you?
I know it's very difficult from my own position on this matter to support harassing. However, I must not
please like and share as a comment
that I know how things work in Nigeria. Many of you must have heard from cameraman that I am not a Nigerian, that I am from Sierra Leone or Liberia. That is a clear indication of the kind of fellow we are dealing with. A fellow who will go as much as lying, destroying your image for no reason, without single atom of fact. He has made videos trying to body shame himself, not me. Those who know me very well know that I am married to the most beautiful black woman you can ever find within my domain. I am proud of my body. His description of my body is false.
Guys, I just had to pause it there. So as you all know, I'm going to be interjecting a little bit. It's just because YouTube has a requirement that if you are using somebody else's content, you should try and do something about it. So what Sabio is saying there, saying that his body was because cameraman Mr. Ben body shamed him. Hi, how are you? Yes, I'm back home. I arrived this morning, 2 a.m. this morning to Glasgow. So yeah, so it's just to give you a snippet there. So what Sabio is trying to say there was because cameraman body shamed Sabio. Sabio is of a is quite so yeah.
Those that are following me on my personal page have seen my pictures, both half and full pictures. So the black sheep behavior is always a meta issue behavior. Okay? So do not listen to him. We know that he's still living a fake life. He has all the body he claimed, yet he is wifeless at his age. He cannot even satisfy a woman at his age, which led to his boss training him on how to deal or handle a woman. Is that not a shame? With that being said, let us start with the facts. I have a guest that I hope to bring here. He will speak for himself, but we need to set the ball rolling. Here are the facts. Fact number one, writers in the house. Harassing was only invited into this case after Pighead Andrew had already done whatever he must have done to the girls. Okay? So any discussion regarding harassing is an after event. Okay? That is fact number one. Fact number two. Harassing is not the party that invited the black egg police officers. I have heard his testimonies online where he clearly stated that he was invited into the case and he sent his boy first to go and do preliminary investigation. And that while his friend was doing the preliminary investigation, that was when he got to learn about the police letter that was purportedly sent from Abuja. So therefore, harassing was never a part and parcel of that team. Yes, harassing did tell the officers that he knew. Thank you. Let me pin fact number 2. This is very important. You know, this is a learning place where you hear the facts and you learn. Fact number 2, harassing is not the party that invited the bad egg police officers. Very good. Okay? So that is fact number 2.
Hi, Ben.
Sure.
Hi, Mark. How are you?
I'm expecting that is sending us requests. Please, if that is true, go ahead and use your account. Okay? We don't want to bring anybody here except who we are expecting first. Okay? That is fact number 1 and number 2. Fact number 3. My dear fellow Nigerians, it is with sincere heart that I please appeal to you all not to listen to Ben Simon Itori or Toribuku, whatever his name is. Do not listen to him. Fact number 3. He is only fighting for his friend. Okay? He is only fighting for his friend. He is not fighting for anybody. Please take note. He is not fighting for anybody. He's only fighting for his friend. The topic is very simple. Your good will not hurt you. Okay? Harris think good will not hurt him. That is the title for today's live session. His good will not hurt him. Okay? We must continue to understand that at this point, all cameraman have been doing is trying to go ahead and is go ahead and is all he's doing is to go ahead and try to discredit harassing. Why he's doing that, I don't know. How you doing? Yeah, fine. Yeah.
So that's just harassing on stage now.
Thank you very much for taking out the time to join us. So I'm just going to take 3 minutes. Yeah, I'm going to take 3 minutes to just tell you the facts that we know, and I want you to confirm if we are on the same page, because the first time I'm talking to you on the phone. So for the purpose of those who are just following, my name is Abiel, and I am part of the team that is working with Afiba's husband to see how we can locate Celine and Afiba. We know the following facts regarding harassing. Fact number 1, harassing was never informed about this case at the time Andrew did what he had to do to those girls. Fact number 2, harassing was only invited to help in locating those girls. Fact number 3, harassing is not the party that invited the police officers with that letter claimed to be from the ID or Abuja. Fact number 4, harassing, as usual, have worked in a lot of cases, and that made him to know a lot of police people. And once he got to understand that these officers were sent from Abuja, he told them, well, I know whoever is in Abuja, but that does not mean he was part of them. Fact number 5, harassing was only trying to support and educate the masses during the course of this investigation, and somehow may have, given some details based on what police told him, not his personal accord. So therefore, cameraman has no reason to attack harassing's personality, and we condemn it in totality. We do not support his approach because the same approach he has been using from day one. So without wasting more of your time, I want to first guide harassing that this is just to set people in the right direction. We do not request you to give any details regarding police investigations, as we are not interested on that issue. Okay? Thank you, Aristine. Please go ahead and tell us something first, if there is anything you want to say before we ask any questions that we have.
All right. Thank you, Sabio, for the awareness you are creating on this matter. In fact, I must appreciate it, because for me, I said I will not post about this case for now.
So that's harassing talking.
Because me, I'm waiting for the police to drop their full details on their involvement with this Andrew of his stuff, what transpired with Andrew. I don't know Andrew from anywhere. I don't know Afiba. I don't know Celine. I don't know Blessing. I got a call, I think around 10th of May. Right? I think yes. It's around 10th of May, thereabout. That time, yeah. It's Celine in-law who lives abroad got me involved and said, our sisters are missing, my sister is missing with her friend that came to Nigeria. So that he wants you to post their pictures on social media, like so for people to search for them. So I said, sir, I don't do such a thing. I can't post their pictures on social media if the police have not declared them missing. Because in Nigeria, before you can declare somebody missing, police must be able to carry out, report to the police. And he said, yes, that the case has been reported to the police. The suspect has been arrested.
Yes.
So when he said the suspect has been arrested, I now got more interested. I said, okay, what happened? Yeah. He now told me what transpired, that he visited Andrew or Sode, and they got missing. Yes. And he has been arrested and in custody.
Yes.
So I said, oh, wow, okay, that's fine. He said so what's going on? Why can't the man be able to tell the police what's going on? Mm-hmm. He said that, in fact, he feel that the police are compromised. And because in 2011, I was arrested by the police for a crime I never committed. I was sent to, I was 22 years there, where I spent 4 years. 4 years in detention, yes. So I came out 2015. I traveled to the United States of America, where I studied in Rutgers University. So when I came back, I started advocacy to end police brutality. So this time people have cases with police, they always bring it to my table so that I can use my platform to reach out to the authorities. So that's why the man reached out to me.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Yes, thank you. Then later, Celine's sister, Tessie, called me and briefed me over the matter. I said, okay, fine. Before I can make a post about that matter, I I need to verify what people have told me. So I have to call my rep. In each of the states in Nigeria, I have a rep, like people who assist me for cases of child abuses and the rest of child abuses, sexual abuse and police issues. So I have to send a member who is in Abia State, Marvelous. So please go to the Umar and kidnapping office to verify, to know this thing they are saying, what's going on. So he can't go there to go and inquire without the family member going with him. Yes. So Celine's father traveled from Owerri to meet with him at Umuahia. Right. They both went together to the station. So when they got there, he said that the officers told him that it's like a case of self-kidnap. Yes. That was what they told him. So I said, how can, like, but they said they gave them evidence of, they found some stuff in Andrew's house. Why would they say it's a case of self-kidnap? My colleague said the way the officers are behaving, it seems like there's something wrong. So immediately, I called my lawyer, who just quickly drafted a petition, right, which I submitted. I sent back to Marvelous to please submit it as Zone 9 Umuahia. Zone 9 Umuahia is the AIG is supersede the Abia State Police Command, State Police Command, and Enugu. Yeah. They are all together. So we submitted the petition on the 18th of May. Yes. On the 18th of May, I sent to him. Then on 20th, he submitted the petition at Zunano Umuahia. Okay. So I now send a copy of it to the Celine in-law who got me involved. Yeah. He said, okay, that's fine. Thank you very much. I said, okay, fine. I now immediately posted the cases online, yes. Posted the picture of awareness on Afiba that they are missing. Yeah. Look at awareness, they are missing. That anybody with using information to know anywhere they are should please reach out. That was what I did. Yes. On my Facebook and X, then later to Instagram, on Instagram. Yes. So from there the thing began, a lot of calls were going on and rest of them. So on the 22nd, on the 20th, 21st, 20th and 21st, I got a call again from the Celine in-law and said that he doesn't know what's going on, that some team from Abuja said they came to Umuahia to pick up the case file. Okay. And but we submitted the petition to AIG to Umuahia. Yes. So I think that petition has not been approved. If it has been approved, they will call us to come and make statement or adopt our petition. All right. But I don't ask him, did you people make any petition to anywhere? He said no. I said, oh, it's okay, fine. Because he did not let me know, he didn't inform me that the petition was already written before my own. I wrote at Zone 9. Right. I am not aware of it. So I was not like, I was like angry. I said, you would have informed me if you guys wrote petition. He said no, that that somebody wrote a petition. I think bless Celine friend. Yes. That's blessing. Yes. Petition to IG over the matter. And he think that's the case. That's the people that came to pick up the case. I said, okay. I said, that's fine. If the Abuja came to pick up the case fine, I think it's still good. Yes. No problem. And I also, okay, that's okay. He said, you keep me posted, on the outcome. So I said, okay, fine. 4 days after, I think about 23rd, he called me and said that he has not heard from them, because if they pick the case file to Abuja, right, that they would have called him and said, okay, fine. Maybe they have not gotten to Abuja or something like that. He said, that they moved that day to Abuja. I said, okay, fine. What do you want me to do? He said, can I assist him to find out the office where they are moving the suspect to? So, yes, okay, fine. Okay, can you give me petition that you put on the approval? From the approval or the petition, I should know the office that they needed the petition to handle it. He sent me the document. I said, this is FID. So that means it should be within the FCID department. Making calls. Give me any clear answer. So I let it go. Then after 23rd, 24th, 25th of April, I got a message from on my DM on Instagram. That's Rachel. Rachel was sending me videos and pictures, evidence. I went to meet with Andrew sometime January this year. So I now posted it on my page, the video, how she survived. Then the next day,
One minute, please. Let me hold you there. Let me hold you there. Thank you very much, Harrison. Let me hold you there. Do you know what I want to hold you there? You know, everybody have different level of assimilation.
Yeah.
So I don't want us to jump the gun. What Harrison have established first. Please, guys, this is very important. I know a lot of you already know and agree that Harrison was never a party to this case. And Harrison only got to come in and discovered that there was already a petition from Abuja or wherever, the police that came to get Andrew.
Yeah.
Now, he has taken the first 5 minutes to establish that fact. The reason I had to stop him there, sometimes when you give too much information, people will miss the point.
Yeah.
In this channel, we work on facts.
Yeah, okay.
So fact number 1 have been cleared. EST doubting fact number 1 must be a deaf person. Fact number 1 has been cleared. Harrison was never a party to this case until the girls were already missing, and Harrison never was the one that invited the police from Abuja.
Simple Show TV, to the best of my knowledge, according to Harrison, said that Blessing has gone to write a statement. So now we don't know where the police are standing. We don't know what the police are doing. So with Blessing still working, I am not a police officer. I can't go and arrest Blessing. Harrison is not an officer. She can't go and arrest Blessing. So all of these questions is still brought down to the Nigerian police, how they are intending to go on with this case. I want to believe that once they carry out their investigation, whoever needs to be invited for more questioning, they will do so. So this is just like obviously questions that are being asked, and people were like, obviously I was one of the people who said that the way Harrison handled the interview with Blessing, that it was not given at all. And Sabio decided to bring Harrison on. So listen to it. We are all waiting on the Nigerian police. It's been over 3 weeks. When are they going to give us a report? We don't know. But my own question is, if you and I have something that could help bring this case to a solution, and we are working towards the same goal, why are we not willing to share that information? This is the question we should be asking Ben. This is the question we should be asking Ben. Like we all know, he is the closest friend to Andrew. And from what the investigators have brought, they said Ben has information that he's not willing to let go. So what is this information? Has he given it to the police? We don't know. We don't know. Because if he's calling out all these people whose main focus is to find Celine and Afiba, if he's calling them out, if he's discrediting them, then what has he got that every other person out there do not have or do not know? How would we know if he has anything? Only if the police comes tomorrow and say, okay, this is the report, and we all read the report, and then maybe there's something new in the report. Other than that, we are all just going to be going in circles and circles. We are all going to be name calling everybody. We are all going to be saying, oh, you don't pass insults. We are all going to be saying, oh, you don't body shame. That's what we're going to keep going. That's all we're going to keep doing. So I guess our energy right now is to face the Nigerian police and say, you guys are taking bloody too long. It's been 3 weeks. You told us 2 weeks. What's going on? That's just what I see in all of this. Okay?
As stated that he had a petition to Zone 9 in Umaya. Yes, that is a different petition. Now, my next question or direction I want you to talk about. Harrison, you are getting to know me for the first time. With all humility, by the grace of God, thank God you've been to the US, so it's not a big deal. By the nature of my my job, I'm exposed to some kind of persons. Usually, I don't do social media on this kind of case. I had a personal social media page and I had a tech social media page. I am more of a social commentator than posting anything for those who have ever seen me on social media. But when Afiba's husband somehow reached out to me and I was moved seeing a fellow man almost shed tears, at least at the time. I'm telling you my own personal involvement. And I told him that what I was going to do for him was to see how I can consult private investigators here in the United States if they wish to be involved. Nigerians must understand private investigators are no big deal. They have their website online. If you know them personally, you can reach out personally. If you want their services, you can consult it. So it's nothing of bragging. Then I reached out to the one I know personally, and they told me that this is outside of the United States, but they can guide me through what we are going to focus on. And I was happy about it. That brings me to my next question. The first thing the investigator said, looking at the entire facts of this case, was the only person that is likely to help you guys to recover these missing girls would be his closest friend. I'm telling you guys this, listen, because this is going to bring me to the next question to harassing.
At Simple Show, I am of that opinion as well that the Nigerian police should arrest Blessing. But for the fact that they've not arrested her now, what power do you and I have to get her arrested? What power? We don't have any power because we are not down there. We are not on the ground with them. We don't have any power. The only power we have is to keep calling them out. We don't have any power to get Blessing arrested.
They told me that, listen, if that party that knows what really happened is gone, according to what you are telling us, that suspect is the person that can guide you guys to look for those girls. And the reason why they said this is simple. Number one, he himself came out publicly to say he was the person that spoke with Andrew last before he was banned or deleted. He himself came out to share a video of the girls lying down on the bed. Okay? When he showed the video of them lying on the bed, that is the last video of the victims. People must begin to work with their brain. This is how investigators work. If they ask you today, Harrison, the last video available of those girls right now on X, where was that video gotten from? It's from cameraman, big head Ben, cameraman. Thank you from his past. If they ask you today, who gave all the information about the last transactions that Andrew did, it is also cameraman, right? Yeah. If they ask you who was the last person that spoke with Andrew before he died, it's also cameraman. So the reason I'm saying this is because of the little people that are still going to his Mr. Ben and following and listening to that nuisance. That how dare you not spend your time to call this man to order and say, listen, you know too much. Since you know a lot, tell us what did your friend do with those girls? So my next question to you is this. I want you to focus on when and how did you first speak with cameraman, that is the next question. I have a reason why. Because that is going to bring us to the third question. Thank you.
So sorry, can you repeat the question again, please?
So the question is, when and how did you first learn about Ben the cameraman?
Okay. I don't know Ben from anywhere. Just like I don't know Celine or Afiba. When I made the post on social media, a woman who have been supportive to me, she's an activist too.
They can't pronounce the name. It's just Adetohun. You all know just Adetohun on Instagram. Yeah, that's the person Harrison is trying to pronounce here.
Whenever there's it's online, she reached out to me. I also reached out to her, and she advises me and the rest of them. She messaged me and said that she's interested in the matter. I said, okay, fine. That she wants to come on live on Facebook. I should join on live on Facebook. You know, that she has even some evidence from some sorts. I think it's from the other Ben, from cameraman.
Yes.
So I now joined on Facebook Live with her on that day. Then she added the cameraman on live to talk. So me, she, and the cameraman were on live. So the cameraman was now talking about how this Andrew has been sending him videos of this several women, you know, several of Andrew's, you know, women and rest of them. That he has the videos, this and that, and he said it on that first live video on Facebook. So I even you know, tackled him. I said, why will you be comfortable and this man send you such videos and you never reported him to the police?
Yeah.
Now you said that this man is being wanted in the UK and you are communicating with him without even reporting to the UK. He said, who will I report to? Is it the same police in Nigeria I will report him to? That was his defense. I was scared. Why would he report? I was scared. And I asked, okay, fine. Why are you coming out now to come and be saying all these things?
Okay.
You know, why are you coming out now to attack this same man that you said you were scared of? He said, because the man has died, the reason why he's coming up. I said, oh, okay, he said yes. I said, fine. That was what our discussion. So at that first point, I tackled him. I queried him. I said, this thing you've done is bad. So from that day one, I was being careful with him.
Right.
I didn't even know he was even much closer, more tight to this man at that point.
Right. That is his brother. That is his blood brother, not tight.
Yes.
He's his blood brother.
Yes.
Hi, Christopher. Hi, Vanessa.
My brother. So I didn't know.
No, why you're laughing? I'm telling you.
Rachel made this.
I'm not telling you that is his blood brother. You know, you once doubted me when I told you that we've already run investigations and he participated in a group something. You know, you doubted me then until you saw the evidence. So when I say something, know that I am saying something with fact. That is his blood brother. I'm not joking here.
Yes.
I'm telling you that is his blood brother, okay? Just so you know, you don't really understand, sorry for cutting you short, but you don't really understand the enormity of this matter. If you really do understand, you will know where I'm going to. Let me tell you something. Cameraman has taken a oath and has vowed to fight you. I'm telling you this. Yeah. Just know this today and have peace. Not like he can do you anything, but I'm telling you, he has made a vow to fight you because he is not interested in Celine and Afiba.
Classificado said, why is the Nigerian police still silent? I have the same question though. We don't know why they are still silent. It's been over 3 weeks. We don't know what they said. 2 weeks. It's 3 weeks now. We don't know why they are still quiet. We don't know.
He's interested on who deleted his blood brother. So just know that this is not like when you are referring to him, don't just I just want you to really get the position, because if you understand what is before you, you will understand how to tackle it. You might not have gone to see all his videos. In case you are not aware, he has presented your records as far back as from when your mother gave birth to you. I'm not joking. Am I saying the records are correct? I'm not saying they are. So please, when you are referring to him, this is a serious matter on his side. I know he can't do you nothing, don't get me wrong.
At Rema, I don't think there's any Nigerian that wants to go and protest when the news media in Nigeria are not even carrying this news. So how do you expect like citizens who are minding their own business to go and protest? Nigerian media houses are not carrying this news at all about these missing girls. They are not reporting it. So I wouldn't. Nobody's gonna go and contest or do anything. They won't, because in Nigeria the media are not talking about it. Is it people, civilians that have not even eaten 3 square meal a day that want to go and protest for somebody they don't know?
But I'm telling you what he has vowed to do. And the members of the Black Sheep movement, they are seriously supporting him. I'm telling you, we are already discovering that there are 3 of them right here in the United States. And this is no joke. So they are vowed and they are trying to put their resources together.
Ben, I quite agree with you. See if the assuming Nigeria police are very, very, with their investigations, we will have known what is going on with these girls before now. But because we don't know the power that is behind this case. So yeah, I quite agree with you.
So you can ride on, but I just wanted to make sure that you tackle things when I asked how you knew him, because I want to establish that fact that you had nothing personal against him, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So please go ahead, please.
Yes. Yeah. So the first encounter was with the way I tackled him over Andrew sending him those videos. Another one again was I doubt that the freeze now invited me to his page on Instagram on live session to discuss this issue because he posted it. So when Daddy Freeze reached out to me, and this was my first time talking to Daddy Freeze. I've never messaged him for anything before. This was the first time I'm connected with Daddy Freeze. I follow him on social media and I don't have anything to do with anything at all with him before. So when he reached out to me, I said, oh, that's good because he has a wider reach. I said, yes, if this case can go, people can know about it. I think the authority can be able to, do something about it too. Yeah. So I went to Daddy Freeze page and he still came there. Daddy Freeze added him on the page, and we still discussed a whole lot about this. So people, I still asked him such questions too. Then again, I think Daddy Freeze tried to reconcile both of us that I think the case is becoming personal. He attacked him to me, and then me that I think that if both of us can connect together. And now on the live session, and I told him that I will need your phone number, so that we can continue the conversation, because he mentioned that he has some evidence which he has, and me I need to obtain those evidence that he have. Reason why I took it, I need a phone number. He now sent me a DM on Instagram, sending me his UK number. I now added him on WhatsApp. I said, hello, the evidence you said, because he said he has evidence against the police collecting money from Andrew. I said, can you send me the evidence of the money you said you have, the transaction? He did not give me the evidence on WhatsApp. So at this stage, we already I was already out of Abuja because I stopped at a point where the case was being taken to Abuja. So the family called me and said they don't know where this case is. I should find out. Then until Rachel reached out to me, which I posted her video. Then on the 25th.
You guys see something? We're going to come back and discuss this, okay?
26th of May, yes, May. The commander of IROT, DCP Sanusi Mohammed, sent me on WhatsApp and said, please, my brother, my name is this and that. I am the commander of IROT. Can you please help me to beg the young girl that came to your that you posted to come to Abuja to make statements on this man, this Andrew's case.
Yes.
That he won instead of the office that's investigating the case. And I said, okay, oh, that's good, sir. Thank you, sir. Because the family is already asking me to know the office with having that case. I quickly called Celine in and said, look at what happened. So they reached out to me from Abuja over this case. This is IRUT that is having this case. That was when I knew the name, the officers, the main people who came to pick up Andrew from Umaya.
Yeah.
Answering the case. So, and I
there's not a lot of it, but I
called the commander and said, sir, please, the man they picked from Umaya, the suspect, is he with two people in the Abuja? He said, yes, when I come, he will brief me. I should please bring the girl to come and make statements. That's okay, fine. I reached out to Rachel, how do we go to Abuja? Because Rachel is in Lagos. She says she's in Lagos. I said, okay, fine, we need to get you to Abuja.
So this video is also going to clear where Afiba's brother said that Harrison left them at the hotel when they were meant to meet. So it's going to clear that as well.
Now I need to call back the family of Celine. I said, there's a victim now who can come back, who is already out to tell the police that what transpired, so that they will know that the man they are transported from Umuahia to Abuja is not just an ordinary person. He committed something like this before,
yes,
and the girl escaped. So her statement is very vital to this investigation.
Correct.
So immediately the family certified that they are going to mobilize to see how they can fly Rachel from Lagos to Abuja.
Yes.
So they
come and give us statements.
To come and give us statements, yes. And Celine flew from Lagos, and she could not go alone. She cannot go alone to that office alone. I said, okay, fine, don't worry, I'll go with you so that you are safe, you are with me.
Correct.
So she flew from Lagos. I visited Asaba. We met in Abuja, and we now drove together. She entered the taxi with me to IRUT office in Abuja, where we met with the commander, DCP Sanusi Mohammed, and where Rachel narrated what transpired from beginning to the end.
Yes.
Then DCP said, brought out his phone and said, this is just for you alone. He showed me the video of Andrew already lying down in the car. He showed me the pictures of him and said, this is for your viewing.
Simple Show TV, you know what, from day one, before we even started hearing about Harrison's involvement or whatever, Harrison already said that there's more to this case of these missing girls that we know, and that there are some things he did not want to talk about because he's already handed it over to the police. So the only thing we are waiting now is just that let the police come out and let them open everything up. Let them open everything up. So the way they've said now, there's so many people attached to this case, which led me to believe that there's a syndicate. There's somewhat syndicate somewhere. Because how can the missing of two girls lead to something so it's just going round and round and round and round in circle? I don't know, honestly.
Only Rachel was in that office. Rachel heard when he said that, but he did not show Rachel the video.
The video, yes.
Yes, he now begged Rachel to please to make statements for them that if he's scared at all that this man is not coming again to do anything to her, anything at all, that the man has already paid and rest of them. That was what transpired in that office. So when I was there, the Afiba's relative from Ghana came in. They came into Abuja, so they were calling to that they want to come and know the office. Say, yeah, this is the case. This is the case. I think there were two brothers that came in from Ghana. So I then told them to come to the IRT office and wait for them. So Rachel left to the office where she made her statement. While I went outside to meet with the Ghanaian brothers, Afiba's relatives, who came in. So they came in there with blessing. They came in there with blessing at the IRT office. At that point, I don't know who blessing is.
I understand.
I don't know how. Yes. Yeah, they came in with her. Then She later she left. She told them at the office. Then she left. So I discussed with the Ghanaian brother. I told them, okay, see, this case is here now, and I think you wanted to go to meet with your.
Shade, what evidence? I don't have the evidence, so because Sabio said they are blood brothers. What have you unlocked? Oh, I really need to know. Okay, dear me, please.
What's it called? With your consulate, able to assist to unravel what is going on.
Yes.
That they told me that this man has, has died. They showed me videos and pictures, but I did not see the.
I understand. Yes.
The remain,
Right,
that was what I told them. Then that me, I'm going back. I can't wait for Rachel for a statement. That me, I'm going back to my hotel.
Thanks, Shade.
So they said they will call Blessing to come and pick them up. That was the last time I saw the Ghanaian brothers. I left that office.
All right. Hold it right
When I
there.
got to my hotel, all right.
All right, hold it right there, please. Take a sip of water. Thank you very much, guys. Like I said, we'll be breaking it down so that we make sure that we clear all the facts. So, again, Harrison has taken so much pain to establish fact number 2 and 3, that number 2, he does not have anything personal against cameraman Ben. And I will support that fact by just making this statement. If you've dealt with somebody and another person is telling you of that person, it becomes very easy for you to accept. If I never met with cameraman on my DM, I've never spoken to him on the phone, he doesn't have my number, I don't have his number. If I never met with him on the DM, then I would say, oh, I will listen to his own side. So for those who are just joining, just in case you don't know, before I confirm that fact number 2 and 3 is 100% correct, I must give you a little brief. The YouTube station that he just mentioned, the owner of that YouTube station is actually my friend, okay? And honestly, I was the person that brought Afiba's husband for the first time to make statement.
Simple Show TV. Andrew has family in Nigeria. He has family in Nigeria, and that's been confirmed severally.
On that channel, I was the person Afiba's husband messaged. Now, here is it. When Afiba's husband messaged me, and I spoke with my friend, I said, please, this lady they said is missing or whatever, this is the lady's husband. And before I did that, I make sure that I confirm. I asked him to send evidence that he is the husband of Afiba. He sent me 2 identity cards, which I still have to date. The marriage certificate between him and Afiba. Afiba's identity card in UAE. I have them to date. Okay? I have to mention this. Now, when that happened, I was...
Simple Show TV, with the gravity of what has been leveled against Andrew, do you think any family will want to come out? And from day one, cameraman made it clear to us that he was adopted, that his family neglected him. So maybe, I hope that answers your question.
At that point, the whole world was against Ben, the cameraman, that he had a friend at the time and never reported him. I went straight to that channel and I was the only person. Please, guys, listen to this. This is a deal breaker. I was the only person that was giving him benefit of doubt.
Yeah.
That, well, while I agree that people were complaining that he did not report his friend, maybe he might have his points. He saw me as someone who was very reasonable with him, and that prompted him to accept and DM me. When he had DM'd me, I asked him just one question. Listen, Harrison, just one question.
Yeah.
And I'm quoting myself, quote open, my brother, we are men, man to man. Afiba husband is crying. Please uncould talk to me as a brother, as a friend, as a fellow man, can you just tell me the truth, one-on-one? What did your friend do with those girls? I am telling the whole world, that was the only question I asked this guy.
And with the fact that Sabio is saying all of this, he has actually come out with another live, discrediting Sabio, of the conversation they had. I did not actually follow that video he made because, like I said, guys, I'm not watching his channel anymore because for my own mental health, it's just, so I no longer watch him. I just catch up snippets of whatever he says on other people's channel.
I have seen characters in my life. The next reply I got was, get out my DM. As I'm talking to you, that since then we've not communicated. So I can confirm, number two, that yes, you don't even need to annoy or say anything bad to cameraman before he will attack you. So I allow you to give your own part because I want to make sure that it comes out from your mind. Okay? So that is the same character that Andrew has. Okay? I want to tell you why I'm calling them brothers. They are not only brothers in the brotherhood, they are brother in character. We have done an extensive background check on cameraman. He's also a black sheep in his family. Before you can become a black sheep member, you must be a black sheep all over the world. Cameraman is a black sheep in his family. He is a black sheep in his marriage. He is a black sheep in his community. Okay? So he qualifies to be a member of the black sheep movement. Okay? And those people, they have mental issues. Their issues is that you don't need to annoy them before they get on you. So in case there's anybody out there still listening to cameraman and be thinking that any information he's giving you is correct, is a big lie. I'm telling you guys, I am serious about this, and I'm very serious. This is a man who first said, I'm from Liberia. Later, he said, I'm from Sierra Leone. Now he's talking about body shaming when he doesn't even know me. So the point I'm trying to establish here is that harassing, just in case, I'm speaking to those persons, those few persons that are still in doubt, to know that harassing did not annoy this guy. Please, I'm confirming it. I'm not here to support harassing. Harassing, if I have anything against it, I will tell him to his face. He's sitting right in front of me. But I'm telling you that harassing did not annoy that guy because you don't need to annoy him before he attacks.
Simple Show TV. Harassing is not an investigative journalist. It is Ben who is claiming that he's an investigative journalism. Harassing is a human rights activist. So there's a difference between investigative journalist and being a human rights activist.
You. So that has been cleared. 2 and 3. 3 is that this. Just so you all know, I keep emphasizing this. We are not interested in the police conduct. This is where people don't get it. Listen, guys, in case you are writing comments about Nigerian police and the rest, have established in my previous videos that, listen, there is no part of this world, even in the US, where we don't have bad air cops. Bad air cops are in every institution. Okay? Yes, I agree. It might be more in some areas. I agree. So therefore, cameraman trying to emphasize the news of bad policing or bad air cops in Nigeria does not help this case.
Like this video, guys. There's 93 of you watching me and you're not liking. Please like this video. It helps push the video out, okay?
It's a distraction for this matter, as far as I'm concerned. The issue of policing, monies, or transfer of the black sheep money, those are the issues that the IG can handle because he has the power to clean his own organization. So therefore, we are not asking any questions, neither are we going into any financial questions. The reason is simple. Cameraman was only angry because their company, Black Sheep Movement, made some transfers to whoever and whoever. So he's interested in that money. Cameraman is not interested in Celine and Afiba. So if any of you is going on his platform or giving him audience about money, this and that, you are losing focus. Please. So we are not going to go to that area. I have to say this because I don't want Alice to mention anything concerning police. You are not a police spokesman.
Exactly.
If he had problem with the money they pay to police, let him go and meet police directly.
Yeah.
He has his pen and paper. He can write the police. Let the police explain to him. Okay? You are not the police. He has never said or confirmed. Right? So I want you guys to understand this. Harassing, the next thing I would want you to just say yes or no is this. I believe that you never had a personal communication one-on-one with Andrew. True or false? True. Good. The reason why I asked that question is this. Because if you never had any personal conversation with Andrew, there is no way that
Loken, Harrison is not the spokesman for the police. Obviously, he's already done his report. He's handed it to the police. So here on this live show, where Sabio is questioning him, obviously people were asking about the money, blah 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 blah, and this person is saying to him that no, Harrison will not be answering any question about any money. If anybody or Ben wants to find out about the money, it is something the police could investigate and find out. So why should it be Harrison that is going to be answering those questions when the Nigerian police could be answering the question? So Harrison is not the Nigerian police spokesman. He's only speaking about his own investigation that he's carried out, about his own findings. But yes, there will be people in the comment section who are going to be asking him, why did you collect money? Why did you go to be the POS man? People are allowed to ask those questions. But then answers and justifications lies in the hands of the police.
Drew would have negotiated or discussed any financial matters with you. So therefore, no, I know. Hold on, God. You know, the reason I'm saying this is I'm playing the air. Please, we must be guided. Okay? We must be very guided. So all those nonsense he's talking about.
I agree with you, Glory. I really don't understand why he's discrediting everybody. He seems to be coming out that he's the one providing everything. Yeah, fine, nobody's arguing that. But then, when people are also talking about what they're providing, stop rubbishing what they bring to the table. Stop rubbishing what they bring to the table. Yes, you can bring your own stuff to the table, but then nobody's coming after you based on what you bring to the table. Why are you going after Harrison, going after Sabio, going about everybody? You called me Olofofo. Called me Olofofo because I'm shedding light. I'm broadcasting this. He's calling me Olofofo. You know, it's all right for everybody to have different opinions, but stop discrediting people because at the end of the day, the focus of everybody is to find out what happened to these girls, and whoever is involved in their disappearances should be brought to book, brought to justice. That's the main focus.
Money, as a man, this and that, only him know. Where did he know that word as a man? He does not know that that word as a man is a key word by the Federal Bureau. I don't want to complete the word. Till today, there are secrets I cannot tell you. Words that they already know about. For him to know the word as a man, that is what he does for a living. He's a YY. You know what a YY means? He's pressing piano. So that is what he does for a living. So for him to be calling somebody as a man, he is the biggest as a man. So
right, I saw the message that Shadi raptured there. So you were saying that Simple Show said Bio doesn't carry any investigation, rather certainly matters. Certainly matters because the main focus there is that Afiba's husband wants his wife found. Afiba's husband reached out to Sabio to step in. So the main goal of Sabio is to find out where these girls are. What more can he do than try to bring each other together? And if they decide not to work together anymore, it's fine. So I don't see what Sabio doing here. I don't see anything wrong in what he's doing. One party, which is Harrison, is willing to work together, but the other party is not willing. So what do you expect? You know, yes, he's trying to bring both of them together, but one refused. So Sabio is not doing anything wrong here. Simple show. He's not doing anything wrong.
So that is another thing to mention here. Now, I want to take you to the final part of it. Please, I don't want you, I'm trying to direct you because I don't want you to go towards the part that are not necessary. For me, and for a lot of people that are watching here, I want you to answer this question from a mindset that we are more concerned about these girls.
Yes,
Please,
that's what we're after. Yes.
We know that many things happen. Police did this.
Yes.
This one brother did this. This one sister did this. We are not. See, those things are interested, but they are not the core issues.
Yes.
The core issues are the things that we bring or lead us to this, direct us to this fact of this guy.
Yeah.
So, this next question is this. I'm happy that you have spoken to one of Andrew's victims, big-head Andrew victims, and you have first-hand knowledge of how he operates. By the grace of God, I've also spoken to one of his ex, who is also a victim, and I have a glimpse of how he operates. Okay? And that was the party that they all did collabo together, where he was holding the camera, where he was teaching him how to kiriwa. Okay? So, I already have testimony with that person, that fellow. And that fellow did not only give testimonies of herself. It will interest you to note that the only reason that fellow is a surviving fellow is because when the fellow met Andrew online for the first time, she didn't know Andrew was a dangerous person. She lied in order to secure herself. She's lied that her mom was a police officer. Okay? When girls meet somebody online, the person will be scared. So the person will just try to scare a guy.
And Luken, what narrative are you saying they want people to believe? I don't understand you. Can you elaborate on your comment, please? Thank you.
Case you have bad intention. And it actually worked for her. She lied. She just used joke to say, oh, my mom is a police officer when they were getting to know each other. Okay? And now, because she made that statement, was the only reason why she left Andrew's house as a survivor. In fact, when he messaged cameraman, I have their chats. The first thing cameraman asked her was, oh, the one that her mom is a police officer? And then she replied, actually, my mom is not a police officer. I lied so that Andrew will not hurt me. I never knew Andrew was bad. So I want you all to understand this. That girl gave more than 6 girls' testimonies. Okay? 6 girls' testimonies, to which Andrew himself showed her evidence on the phone. I'm not joking. Evidence of him and other girls that he had been doing nasty things with and telling her how things have gone. So the question about whether Andrew did something wrong to those girls is
Simple Show TV. These 2 girls missing are Nigerians. They lived in Nigeria. Should you have to go to any organization before any news media picks up a story? All the people that have been kidnapped in the northern, 100 people, the Chibok girls, when they were kidnapped, did anybody go to any news media before they carry the news? I beg, we could talk better thing when let us be honest with one another, okay? Let us be honest with one another. When all those girls, all those schools were being kidnapped everywhere in Lagos, did anybody have to go to the media before they started posting about them? The Lebanese men that were kidnapped a few weeks ago, did anybody go to the media house before they started talking about them?
It's not a question, it's a known fact. We also have evidence of communication between Andrew and Ben. Various communications. We are in tech, we know how we do that. We have that, trust me. However, because it's encrypted end-to-end call, okay, they will need to subpoena WhatsApp to open those calls. Okay? We need to subpoena WhatsApp.
Thank you, Shade.
Because Andrew really gave Ben the cameraman serious details of what had happened. When the cameraman was telling you guys that the girls look like they were drugged, they don't look like they were actually given. Are you listening to me now? Please listen and listen attentively. If you go back to that video, the crime scene analysts have already written statements of that video. Okay? Please, after this live session, do yourself some training. That video, the curtains were opened. Okay? On that video, the curtains were opened. Light rays were coming from the side that Celine was sleeping. Okay? The other side, another light rays was coming from the other side. A small cell phone was placed at the edge of the bed with the camera facing who was videoing and recording.
I just saw a comment from his. I know. Just before I did a live on my channel last week about him calling me Olofofo, people already mentioned in my comment section that he's been calling me a liar and stuff like that. I know. But this time around, I was on Facebook and his live came on and I heard where he called me names. You know what, that is known to call people out. You know, people who has a different opinion to his is known to call them out. Have I upset him in any way? No. Do I know him from anywhere? No. How did I know about the story? I knew about the story via harassing. And how have I been, commenting on things? I'm commenting based on the things he shared on his channel. So let him keep going. Let him give me the popularity. I hope he doesn't, work out or overstep the boundary, because if he does, we are both in the UK together and I will tell him that I know the law more than him.
Okay? That camera and that scene was immediate arrow, not arrow IP, what they call it, arrow IPP, he just completed that action, okay? So I want you to understand that you will see movement on that was still moving, okay? You can see hair fluctuation, and anybody that is a medical doctor can ask or request for that video. You're going to see what we call abdominal breathing, okay? She was actually breathing from the tummy side, not the chest area. Okay? So the reason I'm giving this information is just for the few persons who might have just a little doubts to understand that we have actually analyzed everything. Okay? Now, with that video and with all this being said, we ask that cameraman should bring out those persons that are actually working with the Black Sheep movement. The reason this is important is because the testimonies from other participants, I don't know of Rachel, if Rachel told you the same thing, because I know Rachel at the time visited him in Port Harcourt. The testimonies of other girls that have visited him is that he uses his house as a residential and a business center. He has persons that do work for him in movement. Sometimes some of them offer betting. So if they lose 2 bets, then they are gone. But there is a particular person, like in every organization, there is a particular staff that is closest to Andrew. And that staff, Ben Samuel, the cameraman, knows that staff. He has been contacting that staff. He has information from that staff. He needs to channel his energy from harassing to bring that staff to his live session. So that even if he's going to wear mask, we don't care. Let him wear mask. We don't care to know him. Let that staff come and tell us what he heard, what he saw in Andrew's house.
Yeah.
Here is my question, Harrison. I know that you visited that scene sometime. I want you to tell me and tell the world when he visited that scene, because it was already a tempered crime scene. The reason why I said tempered is because in the United States, there's what we call first respondent.
Yes.
The officer that responds to an incident is called the first respondent.
Yeah.
The first respondent is crucial to every investigation. And that is why in the United States, if you do any crime, even as little as beating traffic light, the officer that stopped you that very day is the officer that will represent the police
in
the courts of law. We know that the first officers that landed that scene were either the officers from Aba or from Umaida. Now, at that time, you were not even aware of this case. So therefore, they must have gone in there, tempered the scene, done what they need to do, so you cannot speak to that scene.
Yes.
So I want you to...
I hope you guys understand what Sabio is trying to say here. So the first set of officers that went to Andrew's house, they are known as the first respondents. Just like he explained that even here in the UK, the first police officer that they call to a crime scene, that is the officer that will see through to the case and even go to represent the police in court. So in this regard, anything that must have gone wrong in the search of Andrew's house before Harrison came, Harrison cannot be held responsible because he was not the first person that went into Andrew's house. I hope you guys understand me here. Whatever it is that they've done before Harrison went to Andrew's house, Harrison can be held liable for it. Because he was not the first person, it was not the police officer, it was not the first police officer that went to Andrew's house. Because people are like, maybe something is missing, this, that, was he wearing gloves, was it this, that? Harrison was not the first person, so we will not count him as the first respondent. That's what Harrison and Mr. Sabio is trying to explain here.
Please, know today that anytime they make anything online asking you about that scene, you cannot claim knowledge of it.
Yeah.
Because it was already a tempered scene that you walked into. Okay? So tell us your experience. How did you feel, or how did you feel when walking into that house with this mind as a human being that has blood on your vein, walking into a house or a company where you know that evil must have taken place here? Tell us how you feel and your experience. That will be your final question before you say what other thing you have to say.
Okay, that's the...
So I found a comment on my comment section, and I believe that's Mr. Ben stylishly leaving comment on my video. That Andu, I think that's him. Don't worry, my 20 years of living in the UK and my UK degree that I have, don't worry, I've already reported you to the police. It's just a matter of time. Maybe you say you are not an accomplished, that we should not call you an accomplished. Okay, no problem, you are not an accomplished, but then let's see what's going to happen eventually. Let's see what's going to happen eventually. I'm not threatening you, Mike. I am not threatening you. I am going by the fact that when you see something, you say it and it will be sorted. That's just what I've done by me going to the police. So, Mr. Ben, keep coming to drop comments in my comment section. You are allowed, okay?
On the 3rd of June. On the 3rd of June. Yeah. The Celine
Freda said he even mentioned on his live that if anyone come for him, he will write bad things about the person, including false information, and disgrace the person. So how can I believe such person? Exactly, and I'm surprised at the amount of people that are coming to him. It's just the way at times when people ask questions, he put them on a full blast, and he's saying right there that, oh, this one, let me go and check their profile. I will screenshot their profile, and I will, like, how? Why? Because people are not. I don't understand though. Abby said, Mom of I just like the earlier life. Nigerians like giving regular citizens that step up or that are of a certain social class the jobs of the government. Exactly. Right, let's keep listening. Okay.
Celine's family were talking about that there's need for them to search Andrew's house and to know, at least to even get any clue. And this this incident happened April 27th, 28th, 29th of April, and we came in on the 3rd of June. On the 3rd of June. So, meaning, like what you said, this whole stuff, something might have, everything would have.
That date you mentioned, I want to give information as you continue. Sorry, that date you mentioned, just so you know why this person out to me. I'm not supposed to announce my dates out there. My birthday fell within that date you mentioned. Okay? My birthday. When Afiba husband was mentioning the case to me, he mentioned my birthday. And I was mad. The reason I'm saying this is for those out there. Sometimes people ask, why are you so interested in this? Why are you taking it personal? So I just have to cut you. Sorry, sir. Go ahead.
All right. When we got to that place, these officers are already the one investigating the case.
Celine, you are a case.
But when I got to Abuja, in fact, why I went with them was because when I was in Abuja, where I took Rachel to, I was making some posts on my page and I was pleading to people in Abia State. If you see anything, come out and say, don't be scared. And that period, some soldiers had issue with some people there, and they were by. So the state was somehow everywhere was calm. And I was begging her. I said, if you have anything, if you know anything about, if you say anything, just come out and say. I know there's a disconnect between the people and security, but I'm a civilian who is coming out now, and most of you know me. If you have any information, just give to me. So I was in Abuja when somebody called me and said, person is in abroad, and said that their family back in Aba saw some stuff, somewhere in Aba there, and it would be nice if.
So this is Harrison explaining how he got the tip off about the human remains he went to collect. So you guys, please listen.
They come to verify it, but they don't need to come out to show us or show me. So I said, okay, fine. Please, how do we locate it? After several calls, he said no, that the family back home cannot come out because they don't want any issue with the security or anything. I said, okay, fine. I now informed the IPO in charge of this case, SP Moses from the IROT. He was not with them to pick up Andrew from Mumbai.
He was not part of the team.
He's the team leader. Yeah, I took Andrew, but he was the team leader. And now called and said, look at what I got. So I had to call the person again on my other.
So he's saying that when he was given that information about something somewhere, he called the boss, the IRT or guy of police, about the information he was given about a remain. I hope you guys are listening, because you guys are like, why did he go there? Why did you not go there? So he's saying that when he got that information from somebody from the abroad, he contacted the guy of police of the IRT team to let him know that this is the information he's been given. So keep on listening.
And put it on last because we can hear. Can you get the description of where this person is telling you? Your team can possibly go there to go and search.
Right.
So from there, he could not get the place. That he cannot be able to go there because of they don't know much about those areas. I said, okay, fine. I now said, okay, fine, no problem. I now called the woman again that called me from abroad. I said, can you tell your family, let me call myself.
Right.
Let me get to Aba so that they can go and see the place. The woman said it's not possible, that they can only direct us on phone. So I quickly called Marvelous. Marvelous is my admin rep who knows the terrain. So I called him and said, okay, fine, look at what I got. I think let me come so that we can call on the woman man on the phone. So through you, we can be able to see if we can find something. So that was that the guy in Abuja, SP Moses, now said that he will send a team to go with us, if possible, to enable us check all those houses and see if there's anything we can find. That was how I traveled from Abuja straight to Lagos to Anambra airport down to I took a taxi from Anambra airport down to Aba. I arrived around 10 p.m. that Monday morning. That's Sunday night.
Yes.
All right. When we finished the searching from information the people gave to me, I was the one who said there's need to search Andrew's house. They said they have a warrant. They said they already obtained a warrant. That they said they even gone to search that house before. That's what they told me, that they had gone to search the house before. They found nothing. They only saw some bags, hairs, other stuff that they carried. And the ones then again the investigative team from Umaya at kidnapping also gave them some phones, some women stuff that they require from the house, which they have. I said, okay, fine. Is there any possible way for us to go to the house, possibly to check and see if there's any lead, anything at all to get? There are neighbors in that compound, the back of the compound, who can even give information.
Right.
They said there's no problem. So, but they were taking instructions before they could allow me to go with them. They were getting instructions from their office in Abuja if I can go with them.
Yes. So,
you understand? Yes. So, as the man, the guy called me and said, comrade, he calls me comrade, please, you know you are a civilian that you're not supposed to be going with us on going with them in this journey, but because at least you are the one who posted the case on social media from that day one, and yes, that anything I see, I should let him know, report to him. I said, there's no problem, sir. You know, there's no problem. Let's just go. So we went into that place. Immediately we went into that place, I have to start videoing from outside. I videoed the fence, it was the number, I videoed it, we entered the compound. And when I entered the compound, it was very quiet. It was very quiet. So we could not enter the place, but this was locked. So they have to follow through the back, the officers to go and open the front door before they enter the house. But I didn't enter because I don't know what was inside the house, even though they said they have gone there before. Because I wasn't, for me as a human, I have flesh and I'm not I'm not the hair, so I have to be careful where I'm entering. So I moved to the neighbor. I said, let's also ask neighbors questions, you know. I was asking neighbors, the old woman who lives in that compound. I said, this man lives here, neighbor. What do you know about him? He said, the man doesn't even talk to. He said, the man doesn't even talk to them. The man doesn't talk to them. That when he moved into the compound, he just even what he speaks, they don't hear. So they don't always interact with this man. But what he does is that he passed through his house, through their own compound, their own apartment to go and on generator. Because all of them have a generator house together. And once on a generator is a big generator, it makes noise. I don't even know what happens over there. Everybody mind your business. Yes. But one thing that she knows is that at night she always hear, you know, GUN noise at night. Bang, 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 you know. And she has BP. The thing has already affected her twice. When she came in the morning and asked what happened, you know, the whole lot. So from there, we now moved into the house. The officers, I was with my phone. I made a video of all this. They moved into the sitting room. They said they have been there before. So they have been there and they found nothing. So we moved into the room, the sitting room. From there to the kitchen, to the rooms where they found the room. There's a room they saw. Yeah, they saw some BLOOD just on the wall, you know, dried already.
So you guys heard him. He said they were dried blood. You heard now. He said dry blood. I don't know where Mr. Ben heard the narrative that it was red blood. He said dried blood.
on the bed also. They found it on the bed too. Then again on the handle of the door, there was a stain there too, dried already. The curtain, there's a curtain in that room too. You know, the curtain is two. The inner one, the one and the inner one was already stained, dried also, which they obtained. They took them and took them downstairs. There is a room that they said they did not access. One room, they did not access that room. So they had to call. They have to go back downstairs to tell the neighbor to please give them the phone number of the landlord to enable them break down that door, because you can't break down somebody's door without permission. So they now gave them the lawyer who is managing the property, and they now spoke to him that this is why they want to do so, you know.
Right.
So that was how they got approval. They came back and they were hitting the door with the leg with some iron until the door. They firstly opened that door. When they opened that door, that's where we now saw those lineup of the other room has the lineup of shoes. But this room they opened, that's where they saw phones, some handsets in the room. So I did not send out those stuff they saw in that place. There are evidence I cannot post.
Of course, yes,
you know,
yes.
Because they discovered.
Hi, Justina, welcome.
They discovered handsets there. They discovered sellotape. Rachel said the man sealed her mouth. They discovered the sellotape from that room. They discovered vibrators, medications like for energy, for men, for sexual stuff, and the rest of them. They discovered pouch, phone pouch, and the whole lot. A whole lot of female, both bangles and the rest of them.
Yes,
so what I did was to snap these phones, snap these bangles. I was sending them to Tessie and Rachel. Rachel now said, yes, this is my pouch. This is my phone pouch. Yes, this is my phone. This is my SR. iPhone SR. I said, okay, fine. All this, I did not touch any of them. I just snapped them with the officer having them on his hand. I sent to him. And she confirmed all these things. I said, okay, fine. So that was how we left the house. And the next thing again they did was, I don't know if I should say this. I don't know if it's necessary for me to say it online anyway.
If it's not necessary, no need, please.
To move. Okay, fine.
Hold on 1 minute, please.
I can say it.
Okay, before you say it, hold on 1 minute. Please, in case you've not been following this case on this part, I want to confirm what Harrison has said. I've told you guys, if Harrison says something that I don't agree with, I'm here, I will disagree with him.
Absolutely.
My friend I told you about, he's even senior to me in age that owns the other channel. Ask him. We disagree on this channel. Like this, me and him will be arguing. When you leave this channel, ask him. Maybe he must have told you. I argue with him live. That's my kind of person. So I want to say this clearly. We have it on true testimonies that when the first respondent police got to Andrew's house, listen guys, so that you not be misled by cameraman Ben. When the first respondent got to that house, they did not enter the house. Are you listening? They did not what? Enter the house. They walk around the compound and they told the sister or so of Celine to go, that they have to come back later. Are you guys listening to me? I know why I have to put that fact. Because when cameraman is telling you guys that the house that police have already searched months ago, you should know what and the lies he's given. Although cameraman cameraman has said that he has over 30 policemen came there to search the house, that he has CCTV cameras to show that 30 policemen searched the house. Till date, we are still waiting for cameraman to bring that CCTV camera from the backup server, okay, and show us the 30 policemen that he claimed came in to search that house. In case anybody is in doubt, when they got there, you know, when you go to report in police station, some police officer, until you walk into that compound, you will not know who they are looking for. I believe that when they got there, the police realized that this is our man, our friend. You know what I mean? And because of that, when I mean friend, don't get me wrong, I'm not grouping the police. I'm saying, you know, some people, when they live in a community, because of the evil they do, they go very close to the police quickly around that area, and they become a little familiar with them, right? So when they go to his house, the police did not have the time to go into his house. So cameraman Ben is actually lying when he's telling you people that the police went into the house on that day. There is no witness to that. Now, in my own training, even if the police did not have the warrant to go into the house to search, now again, I am not here to speak for the police or investigate the police, but my position is this: as far as there is evidence that that house is a potential crime scene, even if police did not enter, they were supposed to mount surveillance on that compound.
Yes, I agree as well.
That very moment.
I agree.
They don't need to go in.
Yes.
So that is a case between IG and his men
Yes.
to handle. But I don't want to talk past that. But I just wanted to clear the facts that when you hear cameraman come online and keep saying it, the house harassing went to, policemen already did this, policemen already did that, he is lying. They actually came in and invited evil cameraman, evil big head Andrew, to come to the police station. That is the picture he has. And that picture shows him putting on a white shirt. That picture shows him putting on a white shirt.
You are
so
right,
guys, when I tell you that cameraman has all the evidence and necessary clue to solve this case, at least not the police case, but to solve the whereabouts of Celine and Afiba, you know what we are talking about. So, thank you very much.
Abi, I don't think he has a job. He said in one of his life that he has taken time off from work. What work will give you over how many weeks down? Of me that I did surgery. My 4 weeks will be coming. My 4 weeks of sick leave will be off and will end on the 9th. I didn't receive a letter from my employer saying that, come, if you don't return to work by so time, you will be placed on half pay. After that time, you'll be placed on no pay. So tell me how. In fact, let me just Zukwani my mouth.
For clearing that, because this is very important. Because the way to which cameraman have been taking this case is positioning people in the bad light, which is wrong. Okay?
Exactly, time off to be analyzing on YouTube. If they catch you, they supposed to tell you, say, whatever money, whatever reason you gave them for time off, I don't know. Me that they know, I've been working at my work for 2 years. They know I was going to get this surgery at some point. So it's not maybe it was an impromptu thing. They still gave me, I received the letter while I was off on holiday to tell me that, come, if I don't return to work by the 21st of July, I will be placed on half pay. And if I don't return by the time I get half pay, no pay after a so time.
Whoever went there as the first respondent, they did not get into that compound. And I'm saying this on testimonies from Afiba's husband, live. They did not go in there. They told them that they will come back later. Whether they came back later on their own to go and parley or search the house properly He's only cameraman that can testify. If he has video to that, then let him go ahead and present those evidence. Okay?
Well said, Marlene. Well said.
So that one should be clearly stated. Okay? With that being said, I will give you your time to go ahead and say what you wanted to say and your final thoughts. You have done very well. I said to everybody, this is we need to set the record straight.
Yeah.
That is what we are doing here.
Yeah. Okay, after they did research and they came out, I was sitting down there with the neighbor, the tenant, other tenant at the apartment there. They said they got instruction to move all the properties, to move them to the station. So they called a truck. So they moved all the properties, everything, TV, chairs, bed, foam, everything, kitchen, fridge, generator, everything was moved out from the house. And they packed it.
But why would the Nigerian police move all of his personal belongings? Why would they move them? I don't understand though.
Since I had a video of the truck that, I made a video, because, I was with them there, and I was there, I wasn't working for them, they did not employ me to work for them. I was working for the family of Celine, which I was updating them on WhatsApp, and I was giving them update of what was going on WhatsApp, all right? And, when they moved all this stuff. So, I now asked the question, I said, so where are you moving these things to? They said they're moving it to Abuja, that they got the truck will move it to, they keep the station in Umuahia, and then transport it to Abuja. So that's this part, yeah. Then again, the neighbors came in and signed, because when you search the property, the things collected, the items collected,
right,
the
property documented.
We signed, yes, documented. So the neighbors there signed. Then the lawyer on the property, because that money they already pasted a quick notice on Andrew's door. So the lawyer, they called that time that they want to break the door, came in and they gave me instruction that they should not allow anybody access that building. So the building was locked, and then they all left. That was how we left that scene.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I want to clear something here that is very important. I know that you've heard the name Darlington, and I know that you've heard the name.
So the Darlington that we've all been hearing, me for once, I do not know who Darlington is. All I know is Darlington is the alleged boyfriend of Blessing. So at some point, cameraman figured who the person is, and he went to paste the picture of Darlington on his page.
Darlington in relation to Blessing, correct? And I know that
Angela, I don't know why they had to go move all of his personal belongings. Like, what has that got to do with what they are investigating? You would thought that maybe they would assess all of those things for maybe blood or stuff like that, but why would they pack everything? I don't know why they did that.
Afiba's husband have made some statements concerning Darlington, and I reached out to him for further clarification. One thing I want to say here is this. Please, guys, listen. I try to be very careful, just like the way I'm treating harassing, that when people come to help, you must be very, very careful how you treat them. Not because you are trying to defend them, but because you are trying to not to discourage them from doing if they were actually.
Thanks, Justina. Thank you.
One thing I realized was that whoever that harassing is, based on what we've been hearing online and the information that we presented, one fact that I've been made to understand was that there was need for money, and Darlington actually claimed he supported with money, his own money. So I'm telling everybody for the world to hear. So when I reached out to Afiba's husband, I asked him again, did you give any money to this Darlington? He said, and I quote, that what happened was they claimed they needed money, but Darlington, in his own generosity, decided to help with his own money first, but was later asking for a refund because there was urgency for money. However, I have said we are not going to treat the money issue, but here is how that particular issue will affect the discovering of the girls. I know you made one interview with Blessing when we needed to speak with her and see how she is related or involved in this case. But one thing I want to thank you for is bringing her out to speak. Although we believed that she would have given more details, but I mean, you can't force somebody to speak, okay, unless they are willing to do so. We have received photos of a certain Darlington, but we have not been able to get 100% confirmation that that is the Darlington. We are trying to avoid not legal challenges, but we are avoiding something. What someone will not do to you, we don't want to do it to somebody.
Yes.
We don't want to take chances of displaying somebody, even though we have 99.9% evidence, but we need to make sure it's that particular person. Not because we are scared or we give a damn about that person. Trust me, with due respect. But we want to make sure, okay? That's why we've not done that. I just want to make you to understand. When we wrote some episode pointing to that person, as usual, cameraman quickly picked our episode and did his own guesswork and displayed somebody. Okay? We are not answering him because all he have been doing is he come to our station in the morning time, gets information, and when he gets information from us, he will go back to the station and say, we are releasing information. We are releasing information. So it's being clever by her. Okay? Now, I just want to ask.
Yeah, Abby, I would have thought that that house or that particular place that Andrew was living should probably not be rented until the end of this investigation. But I don't know how Nigerian courts or police, I don't know how they do their case. But we are Nigeria, that they perform, we are watching them.
Do you be very sincere about this? I know you never knew whoever the Darlington was before this case, but somehow you might have seen him now or heard of him. Do you, by any chance, have any association with Darlington?
Okay, I don't know any Darlington. I don't even know Blessing. It was from your page I got to know about who Blessing is. You know? Then she now messaged me on Instagram and said, I'm the one you saw at the IRT office in Abuja. I said, okay, you are the one that even mentioned on the page. I don't even know anything about Blessing. You know, I only know that they only told me that a friend of Celine, Afiba and Celine wrote petition to IG office. They told me, you know, but I didn't take notice that it was the same girl I saw at the IRT office the day I took Rachel to go and make statement.
Yes.
Until you posted about her several times, and then later she messaged me on Instagram. I said, oh, okay, this is the blessing. So she now called me and narrated her own part of the story.
Yes.
You know, and said, this is who I am. That why would she be coming out to social media? People started threatening her, and the rest of it. She doesn't want to come out. You know, I have to beg her. I said, no, you coming out to social media is not coming. You're not using your friend's appearance for anything. It's just for you to clear. People need to understand what happened.
Yeah.
These two girls left your house. You left your house on social day, and next day they got missing. They are not here for them. And you are the one who this. You are the one who received information about them being being missing. So there's this for you to just give us, because you are the one who have the first story, who could tell us, straight what transpired between you and them, so that everybody will have, because everybody is speaking for you. We don't know what happened. A video was posted online, sent to me, which I posted, where you made a video of them traveling. What happened? Why did you make such a video? So I pleaded to her, can you go live here or there, maybe that the freeze or you. She said she's comfortable coming on live with me. Okay, so they're fine. Can we schedule a date?
So Harrison is just explaining that interview that she did with Blessing. Okay, did I tan? I don't know what tan look like on dark skin. Oh, Abby, you can see all my. Did I tan? I'm not sure.
Before I could get out my page, it was difficult. Then again, she told me some things which I may likely not share here, because
no, it's okay. You can keep it to yourself. Yeah.
So she told me she had issue with them on the WhatsApp group they created on the WhatsApp, Celine and Afiba family. She had issue with Afiba's husband. Reason why she decided to be on her own, because she doesn't want to get involved any longer. But she was on her own praying for the safe return of her friends who got missing. So that was what happened. Then again, I asked about the boyfriend. I asked about the boyfriend. She told me that I don't even know the boyfriend's name. She said her boyfriend got involved in the matter when she was discussing it with him. That look at what happened. So the boyfriend just helped her to just make some calls. She now do a written petition on her own, which was submitted to the police, that they rejected it because it was not well detailed. It was rejected. That was how she got the man involved. And the boyfriend is now even angry because they are now, dragging him into all this whole stuff. I just said that's how it is. Because offense are missing, humans are involved here. And they drag you inside, you have to hear it. That's how life is.
Yeah.
I told her all this. And reason why she has to come on live and try to share a little story of what transpired. That life she shared. After that life, a lot of attacks also came, because she sent me evidence of it from the other family. They were calling her names and the rest of them, and a whole lot. So I don't know Darlington. I think I saw a flyer, a picture. Somebody posted it and said Darlington, Labour Party logo was on the listing. I said, this is the band. I heard that. I know this is is this Blessing's boyfriend? I was supposed to even send it to Blessing to confirm. Is this your boyfriend they are calling or what? You understand? But because I was not having any interest in that.
Consider it, Shade.
Blessing's boyfriend. I don't have any interest in that. I said, let me not even go and ask her. Let me leave it. But maybe
feel free to ask her on your own. Feel free to ask her on your own.
I will ask her and said, is this, in fact, I will tell her to come on live with you. I will have to talk to her. Because at this point now, she has to be free.
Yes.
Free her mind from anything, so that people will see her. Because
exactly.
I told her,
back and forth.
Any banter you get on this matter, see that they are your friends.
Yeah.
People are angry. Families are angry.
Right.
One, they left your house. So you have to come out and say it. I talked to her. One of my friends even joined a WhatsApp call to talk to her. You understand? Before she now gave me the 10 p.m. time for us to come online, She was even trying to get to the family, Afiba family, to talk to them, to see how all of them can still come online for them to assist her to even say her own contribution to this matter. You understand? And now I said, if you go petition to the police, you did not do bad. We need to tell the world how you got involved in this. That's left your house and every other thing. So after this live session, I will still call her. I will still beg her.
Yes.
Because I beg and I beg because I cannot force her to
come I say this is very important for her. She has to do it for herself.
Yeah.
I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
You see, okay, let me even say it here so that you know I have my evidence. Before we started this case, I have already sent the picture of Blessing to that my friend I told you about. If you ask him on, he will tell you that yes. So we've known about Blessing way before I even asked cameraman to tell me the truth. If that makes sense. The reason I have to make this comment here is that we are not the kind of people that just hear something and we just go out and display it. Now, we decided to start from cameraman as advised, as I've earlier said, by those who have training on how to locate and work on this kind of issue. Because the time spent on cameraman was too long. Because the moment you ask cameraman question, in order not to repeat ourselves, if we attack you, the thing will be prolonged, you will not move to the next person. That was why, I'm telling you this, that was the reason why Blessing own case or invitation was being delayed, if that makes sense to you. So that's why I said, if you ask that guy, he's going to tell you that this guy sent me Blessing picture way back. I have it on my DM. I can't be showing you my communication. Ask him, he will tell you. I sent him that picture long ago. Now, with that being said, Blessing needs to come out. We believe one thing. In life, you cannot judge people the way they react.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Their reaction depends on them.
Mm-hmm.
But when you lie, you bring red flags.
Yes.
And when investigators begin to see red flags, you know how it is. You have your NGO, you work with people, you have your employees, you know how lying is not good. Mm-hmm. And that is why, if you have clear conscience, you don't need somebody to mentor you. You don't need somebody to speak to you. You have to come and speak your truth to power. When you do, if there was anything you could have done better, the higher that will happen, oh, why didn't you do this? But then it will be clear that you don't have hand on this issue. Because as it stands today, to be truthful, what Blessing is trying to do is actually positioning her right now in a bad light. I'm telling you this truth. Because public opinion on Blessing is not looking good so far. And to the extent that even you that interviewed her, because you interviewed her sincerely, the way you spoke with her, some persons are even beginning to want to be with Blessing when you were doing an honest job. Okay? So we encourage you, Blessing, if you are watching, nobody's against you. This is not a media stunt. Come out, tell your story, and be free. Okay? And thank you very much, Harrison, for spending your time.
We are just rounding up.
I'm going to get your WhatsApp number and call her and add you up, and let's see how connect her to you and let her come, because I love the way you ask questions, and that's true. I must commend you. And I think if she comes on live with you, she can be able to answer a whole lot. Yeah, a whole lot. She will answer a whole lot, and I believe I will still talk to her to come too. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so who is so
I don't know Darlington, her boyfriend. She only told me about her boyfriend.
Yes, okay. Is there anything?
I'm not saying that maybe.
Please just let her know our focus is locating the guests. We are not interested on personal issues. All those personal issues, they are not our business. Our business is focusing on this point, what we can do to locate the girls. Okay? If she wants to help truly, then she should come out and speak for herself. Okay? And if there is anything you want to add, I think you've cleared.
They're just rounding up.
There is no doubt. Okay. No matter how well a man speaks, 100% people will not follow. Please go ahead.
All right. I want to comment. I don't know. I want to commend the IG for setting setting up a panel to investigate this case.
Okay.
Because last week I met with the panel last week where I presented my own findings on this matter, which I gave to them. I wrote about 6 pages of petition of statements. Marvelous. My colleague in Omaya wrote. Tessie, the sister to Celine, also wrote. In fact, we had to travel down to Port Harcourt to go and do this because I was not comfortable with them going to Omaya or Abia State. So the team now came into Port Harcourt, River State, arrived at River State Command, and we had that meeting at the conference room of the police headquarters in River State, right, where I presented the evidence I have, and again the Tessie also gave her reports from day one, so I cannot say much about that. Then I want to commend the IG because the team handling it now is not IROT or any other team. It's the IGP monitoring. Yes, IGP monitoring, the one handling this matter now. And the man in charge, we've gone through the man's background check to see if the person is capable, and we see that, I don't know, maybe people may change, but the man I saw, I know is a man who I feel has done more job like that in the past and gives a good report of what transpired. So I want to commend the IG for setting up that panel. But again, too, with your platform, too, my platform and any other platform, let us see, beg the police to, because the delays in this. I was going there. It's kind of, they are delaying.
You took it off my mouth. So, I was going there because now that you are commending the IG, that was the next what I wanted to ask you, because I know that
they gave us.
Go ahead, please.
They gave the word 2 weeks to get this thing out, and I know that it's not really easy for them to travel from Abuja to Port Harcourt. It took them almost 2 days, coming down to Port Harcourt, they can't do anything that day. We have to wait. We spent about 2 days in Port Harcourt, 2 days in Port Harcourt, and then again from there they have moved in different states. And they have moved a whole lot. Is being done. Then again, locating Celine and Afiba, they are also working on that aspect too, because they are persons, they are already gotten fact information from which they are working on. I so much believe that, it's my prayer that we get to know about the whereabouts of these two girls.
That's my prayer as well.
That the information I received from about the remain of that stuff that they recovered is, I said it earlier, I said it's not certain whether it's for this or for that. I don't know who owns that remains, but it was not the police who discovered it. That's why when I saw that maybe police people planted anything there, no. It was even the call I got was how the thing came up, and we went there. And for us to even locate it, it was farmers who were working there in that community that showed us, that said something is there. When we got there, we perceived and then we got the ambulance, evacuated it, I paid everything and the rest of them. So it wasn't the police who took me there. A call I got was what took us to that scene. So I never said that one is for A or B. None of them. I didn't say that. And I said medical examination will be determined to know the actual owner.
Hi, Glory, how are you?
That's the way. So, blessing.
Cameraman has already told us. Listen, my friend. Cameraman has already told us that is not their body. So we want to know from cameraman, in case you are watching us. Cameraman.
You all heard that. So Harrison said that the information he got about the remains, it was not the police that gave him the information, or somebody called him to give him the information, and that when he went to go get the remains, he did not at any time say that this one belongs to Afiba or it belongs to. He said he never said so. So now they are now addressing the fact that cameraman said that whatever Harrison went to pick up was not human remains, that is fake. So my question is, did he actually saw what Harrison went to collect or went to get? How was he even able to say that, or What evidence or what proof has he got to say that what Harrison went to get was not real, was fake? How did he know it was fake? How did he get the knowledge that it was fake? Because he was not there to go and grab those things, to go and collect those remains with Harrison. How did he know it was fake? How did he know that it was planted? How did he know that somebody planted something? How? Except it was behind the person who called Harrison in the first place from America to say this information is here.
He said it on live that those remains are not for of Celine or Afiba. So which we are happy you mentioned it. So since you know too much, to the extent that you even know which one is theirs and not theirs, we are also inviting you, cameraman, to tell us what happened because you know. Go ahead.
On the cameraman too. I won't cameraman too. I can boldly say it here that his name is already on ground. He can.
You all heard. Harrison said he can boldly say that cameraman's name is on ground, like on ground with the police.
Cannot run anyway. Can't run. He can't hide. And there's no way on this case. He must be brought to book on this case. That's for sure. That's for sure. Because his name is already there. He's the one who have all details about these girls. Correct.
Exactly, Frida. Like he's in the UK. How did he know? Even those of us that Harrison shared the video with, I did not see any kolo thing with my eyes. But immediately Harrison shared that information that he was going to go and carry something, he was forced to come and say, nah fake. How did you know it was fake? Except it was behind the person who called Harrison from America to say, my family saw this. You all heard how Harrison narrated how he got that information. It was somebody from the US that called him to say that their family observed something. Go and do this. And when Harrison said, okay, is there a way your family could come with us to go and check? This person said, no. They can only give you information, but they are not coming with you. So, like, he has the answers to everything. And why he's not giving this information, I don't know. Because all we want to do is find Celine and Afiba. And even Goody, the personal trainer girl.
Okay, he's the one.
We are rounding up.
So he's brought in to tell. Yes, it's not hard. And I believe the police too are working on that to see how, because he has to be there, he has to come.
Yeah, so he has to come down.
Even if you are the brothers, even if you are the primary 1 or primary 6 police officer in this life, someone who have all these facts, isn't that the person you're supposed to first of all invite? He knows the body, he knows the money, he knows the location, he has the communication. So this is not a target. This is the truth. So I expect the IG to even give him personal invitation. I'm not joking. That we can help publish self online. He should come. That the police is inviting him because he knows too much. He should come and give those answers. Please, this is not a question of anything. These are facts.
Yeah.
He need to come and give those facts.
Exactly.
He have been holding details because he thought that he was going to use. You see, this is what people don't understand finally. See, cameraman is not only fighting for his friend, he thought that this incident will make him promote his stupid and corrupt channel that he's trying to use as a news channel. That was why he was telling everybody, I have all the information, I have this, I am the one that give this, I am the one that give that. No, you are the one that say you have all this information. Why will the police not invite you? I have told people, whether you live in the United States, whether you live space or anywhere, no police is too clever. In the abroad that you're talking today, police tried by tips.
Yes.
Police tried by what?
Giving
tips.
information here.
No police is too clever. If something happened today in our local community here, with all the technology we have, police will still beg. If you see something, please come forward. So therefore, since cameraman has claimed that he has seen everything, he need to come forward. Please go ahead.
So lastly, I'm seeing some comment that Afiba's brother is accusing me of something.
No.
Yes.
Oh.
I left him in Abuja because I was sorry, sir. Let me clear it so that it will.
Go ahead.
I left them. And this, after the IROT office I met them that day, I left. When I got to my hotel, I received threat messages, emails, sending me threat messages, and I thought it wise for me not to even be in Abuja again that day. And that was the day I published about that. I was told that Anglo has been buying. A lot of threats came into my DM, and I left. I even left Rachel because Rachel, I was supposed to go back to Rachel. I was supposed to get Rachel back and take her back to either Lagos or let her fly to Lagos where I fly back to Asaba. So Rachel was at that office till 9 p.m. So I got to my hotel around 8 something, around 7 8 something. Then I was supposed to link up with the Ghanaian brothers the next morning in their hotel, and they called me and I said, my brothers, me I don't go Lagos. So I was being threatened. I cannot be able to attend to you guys. So I left Rachel too. I traveled, I flew instead of going to Asaba.
Freda, well, he did say that he doesn't trust anybody. Afiba's brother said he doesn't trust Ben, he doesn't trust Harrison, he doesn't trust anybody. But I love the fact that Harrison is clearing the reason why he left. Because obviously he was being threatened. What do you expect him to keep doing in a city where he was being threatened? So that's what he's clearing now.
Flew to Lagos, and from Lagos I moved to Abuja. So before I now even booked tickets for Rachel to leave Abuja to Lagos. So that was the reason why I did not link up with Afiba's brothers the next day.
Okay, save your strength because I want to tell you what is going on regarding the allegation because you brought it up. I want to tell you that I'm aware of him before he came on live. I will tell you what happened. As of today, the only party that has my WhatsApp and the next person will be you was Afiba's husband. Listen, let me tell you something. I was in my office and a fellow left a voice message on my phone. Okay? And the fellow is within the United States and we have been able to pull the record of that person's name.
See this information that Sabio is saying. Cameraman already has information about this.
Okay? So in case if he's listening to me, you introduce yourself. But sometimes you people just do things you don't even know who you are dealing with. So I've already gotten your full name. I can place your name right now, you'll be shocked. So where you are calling from. And the fellow called and said he is the eldest brother of the family of Afiba. Okay? He claimed to be in the United States and we already have that information. Now, he claimed that he's reaching out because he got my contact from Afiba's husband. Although Afiba's husband gave him my contact without first getting clarification from me, but I don't mind, okay? Then I realized that that number is also associated with a certain Ghanaian woman who is currently the PA of the spokesperson for Ben, okay? Cameraman. Cameraman Ben currently has a lady who is currently residing in the United States. This is not about religion, but just to let her know we already have her details. She is in the United States and she have contact with cameraman. She is the lady that always moderates in cameraman's channel. Okay? That lady, somebody just pasted her name there. That is her Instagram name. We have her legal name already. So that lady was the person that contacted Afiba's family. Okay? I want you, Harrison, not to take it personal. That lady has been able to convince Afiba's brothers against you. So save your strength. You know what I'm saying? Save your strength is no matter what we are saying here, we understand what is going on. So that person is trying to instigate the family of Afiba, Nigeria, not every family member anyway, against you. Okay? So you should just understand that. So, but however, the brother did not perform Exactly. Well, so please just take your hand off that guy, okay? Because we still give the guy one more bar of life because he said
because I sorry because for me out of annoyance I said, oh wow, you guys are working with somebody who is even indicted in this case.
Exactly.
Anything at all, I am not going to message you guys anything again on this matter. If you
no.
want to hear anything for Celine family, no, I said that anyway out of
Understand? Because it's painful. You are helping people and they are talking bad against you. I understand that.
I really said I would not. When the panel called me to come and submit my fact, I said I really said I would not go, but Celine in-law called me and said, please go with this. You understand? I said, how can I be doing that? And people have asked. I said, okay, fine. So that's just it. So I felt bad and I had to message. I said, please don't contact me again on this matter. Please connect with other people, get anything you want to get with them. And my apologies for that. My anger, I was angry.
You are human, you have the rights to that.
We are rounding up.
I'm thankful that I'm able to give you more details so you understand where that statement was coming from. And now, cameraman will be hearing for the first time that Afiba family actually called me in the United States. You know the problem with cameraman. Once somebody calls him, he's so excited, he wants to come to the news. Now he will be surprised to know that they even reached out to me first before him. You understand me? So that is the difference between two human beings. I don't just come out and say something. I take my time to weigh what they are. So just so you know, please don't allow that to disturb you. If anything, just know that just do a closure on this case for them. It is our belief and our hope that every human being deserves justice.
Yes.
The most important thing is we pray that Celine and Afiba should be located either LIVE or
DEAD.
DTH. Okay? But we want to make sure that they are being located.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. If you have anything further to say, you can go ahead. Otherwise, we can call it a day.
All right.
Everything's done.
Rachel, please. I don't know. Rachel, please. Lastly, Rachel has for her to, a lot of Andrew's victims refuse to come up, like to come live, not even scared. But Rachel has proven to came out and I think she needs also encouragement from all of us too.
Yes.
For us to stand in, people are attacking her every time, calling her all sorts of names and rest of them. And I think she's watching on this live too. She's here with us. Yeah. And I want to see this opportunity to thank her for coming out to come and tell us what transpired between she and Andrew. Alexin, one of the other girls, Alexin, she called me this afternoon. She's seriously sick, Alexin. Last time I was talking to her to see how she can come up and see her whole story. The one that was threw down from the balcony. That was his spinal cord injury. That one, yes, by Andrew. So,
you guys heard. So that's I think that was another victim of Andrew before Rachel. So Harrison saying that she's seriously ill. I wish there's a way that maybe solicit for fun for that girl because she's not willing to come out to share her story. I wish she's able to come out to share her story. Then people will be led to fundraise for her.
That one, she's currently sick and she needs a whole lot of support from we too. But she's not ready to come up and say what's transpired.
Yes.
So
yes, that is very correct. And I would also add to that one that just so you know, we also had filed a petition, not a petition anyway. We wanted to submit, there's what we call submission. I don't want to give the code. Yes. Anybody who works in the US with that department will understand. We want to submit something to the Metropolitan Police, and we needed 2 persons to sign. Okay? I know I discussed with Rachel. Rachel is ready. But the other girl we have testimony from was supposed to also sign. But it will interest you to know that while we are interrogating that girl, cameraman was already blackmailing that particular girl.
Can you imagine?
He went as far as telling the girl that he will be working with her. He went as far as trying to employ that girl. So we know for sure, please, for everybody watching, to date, cameraman still holds pictures, videos of Andrew's victims. Please take note. To date, cameraman still holds videos and pictures of Andrew victims, and begging the public too as well. From testimonies we've heard about Andrew's victims, I am not supporting the girls, but I must tell you the truth. Andrew is actually not the kind of guy that go to girls in the way you people think. Andrew go to get a relationship pattern. Please take note. Eligible bachelor's pattern, which every girl is likable to fall for. So please respect the girls. Although we were misguided, some people were misguided during the parts of these investigations, and they were thinking, oh, this is HK girls. Please, Andrew, invite girls in a way, I repeat, Andrew invite girls in relationship patterns. So most of the girls who went to Andrew went there based on relationship patterns. So please, guys, be guided. Thank you, Harrison. Your final thoughts, if you have anything more to say.
Thank you so much, Sabio. God bless you for you know.
So that was just the finishing of that whole 2 hour talk there. So you guys already see now. So anything that cameraman is coming out with stemmed from this interview that Sabio had with Harrison. You all heard what Harrison has said. You all heard, why he did not meet up with Afiba's brothers. You all heard how he got the information of where they went to pick up the body, the remains they went for. You all heard why Harrison decided that he doesn't want to. He's trying to be very, very careful with Ben. Glory said, Harrison and Sabio, thank you so much for this. Please don't relent. We will go. I'm hoping they will not relent, because at some point Sabio was gonna relent. Obviously, Afiba's husband reached out to him saying, what he doesn't want him to relent. So, like I said in the beginning, that if any of us, if there are different parties into this investigation, and the main focus, the main purpose of each and every one is to find these girls. So if somebody has an information and you're not giving it, then what is your focus? What is your focus? The information you think you have that you feel might not be useful, it might be useful to the police eventually if you turn it over. And just maybe cameraman has hand over the information. We don't know. Hence why all of this is that we are sharing. We are all just talking, we're giving opinions, giving ideas, sharing thoughts. People are saying I'm too emotional. People are saying we're not too emotional. You know what? You can't really judge how people react to information like this. And like I said, I want a Nigeria whereby if my kids say they're going to Nigeria tomorrow, I'll be happy for them to go without me going with them. But with the way Nigeria is now, if any of my kids want to go to Nigeria, I'm packing my bags, I'm going with them. I'm not going to allow them go. So what we need is that we want these girls found, regardless of how they are being found. We want them found. Whoever contributed to what happened to them should be brought to book and face justice, okay? Let them face justice. And whoever is holding information for whatever reason best known to them, at the end of the day, once they are being invited for questions, let them go. Let them go see what they have to go. But if you're going to come out and keep deflecting, attacking, or going against people because of the opinion, or you having an answer to every question, questions that people are asking, you're not answering them. But then when people come up with the narrative of their own findings, you go on to, to try to discredit them. I don't know what is going to gain from that, but this is just my own finishing words to each and every one of you all. If you're just joining this live, please go watch from the beginning. Leave your thoughts and opinion in the comment section, all right? And thank you so much to Sade and Abby. You've been a great moderator today, and I really appreciate each and every one of you. And for those of you who have dropped comments here, who are also rooting for us finding these girls, you are much loved. We are much loved. And at the end of the day, I pray that we all find a closure to this case. And I pray that by the time the Nigerian police comes up with something, they are able to find out what happened and let justice go to those who deserve it. Okay, so I'm going to round up now. That's just the end of the video there, and I want to say thank you to each and every one of you who have been with me. I really appreciate it. And if you're yet subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? So don't forget to like, drop a comment in the comment section, subscribe, turn on the post notification so you don't miss any other video from me. and I hope to catch up with you. So I'm coming back at 6 o'clock today, and let us chat about the Sharon Oja's wedding to Odogu Salensa. Yes, let's come back at 6 o'clock UK time to talk about Sharon Oja's wedding to the Odogu Salensa. Thank you all, and I hope to catch up with you guys later at 6 o'clock. All right. Bye, everyone. Bye. Yes, so Abby, I need an update. Oh, please, I need an update.